Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Email Finder tool on the Headhunters Recruitment Agent. So, first thing we're going to do is provide it with a list of LinkedIn URLs that we want to reveal an email address for. Okay, so these 5 profiles here, just random ones, I've put them into this notepad. Okay, so the secret is just put one per line. And then once you've done that, name it and save it. I put it somewhere on my desktop, so we'll bring that up. Select here, go desktop. There we go, Architects Outreach. Great. For the output file, this is an Excel file, but a very specific type of Excel file. I think it's called an XLSX file. Okay, so I'm going to click that one. That's good to go. All right. And your minimum maximum delays, just keep them very low because we're not going to be crawling LinkedIn. We're just going to be crawling the Apollo database. So Apollo is a company that we've partnered with, and they have an active database of email addresses. So we're feeding that database with a series of LinkedIn profiles, and it will spit back in the output file how many of those it's able to find an email address for, which then you can use those email addresses to do a cold email campaign, that is. So let's click start and see what it does. So just keep an eye here. We've got 488 credits. Every time it looks at a LinkedIn URL, if it can find an email address, it will deduct a credit. So for Benjamin, it didn't. William, I think it did. It went down one. We've got Aaron now. It went down one. Benjamin. Another one. And Nelson. Another one. All right, cool. So look, that's quite a lot. Out of the 5 profiles that I put, it was able to find 4 email addresses. I won't actually open the output file, but you can just imagine it. It's an Excel file. In column A, it's going to have the LinkedIn URL, and in column B, it will include whether or not it could find the email address. If it could find the email address, it will just have the email address there. Again, for privacy reasons, I don't really want to reveal people's email addresses for the purpose of the demonstration, but just take my word for it. Now, although it was able to find 4, it has a lot to do with the country, the region, the industry, how common the name is. I tried to do a couple of these demo videos and I had various distractions and technical issues. But long story short, some of them it revealed 2 out of 5. Some of them it revealed 3 out of 5. This one and another one it revealed 4 out of 5. But so it's a bit random at the end of the day. Again, something really important is just because it's able to reveal an email address doesn't necessarily mean it's the best contact for that person. So it could be a relevant contact for that person, but the person hasn't updated their LinkedIn profile. So that used to be their email address, but they're no longer at that company. So it's not going to go anywhere. Likewise, someone might be called John Smith, have a very common name, and you might have a valid email address, but it might be the wrong John Smith in that company, for example. So again, just because it's got an email address doesn't mean it's going to be the perfect way to contact that person. But put it this way, if I got 4 out of 5 on this run, sometimes I get 2 out of 5. Let's just say you're getting roughly 50%, okay? Just to make the math simple. And out of those 50% email addresses, let's just say half of them are valid. If you do this to 100 candidates, that's 25 people that you're connecting with. And again, think about the way recruiters do their recruitment these days. It's almost entirely through LinkedIn. How many in-mails and connection requests do you get? Compare that to how many cold email outreach you might get. I don't think I've ever had, maybe once or twice in 15 years I've been on LinkedIn, I've gotten a cold email. And combine that with our hyper-personalization. You're going to basically combine that with the email finder tool, and you can run a cold campaign either Gmail or Outlook, which I'll cover in a separate email. So again, hyper-personalization is the key. Don't worry if it's not finding everyone's email addresses. Don't worry if they're valid or not valid. It's just an additional outreach, a feather to put in your cap, and something else to help you connect with candidates off LinkedIn. So thank you very much for watching this. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below on YouTube or shoot us through an email. We're happy to help, and happy recruiting.